Archeology, the study of archeology is important for a number of facets. The most obvious of which is it's a way for us in the present to understand what was going on in a particular area in the past.
So archaeologists study past life through the material that's left behind. And for a location like this, and for many locations around the world, that often equates to stone tools, pottery, anything that's durable and that will last hundreds, if not thousands of years in the ground.
West of Camp Lemonnier is an area that we did some additional studies on. It is in a location that is between two wadis. Wadi is an archaic Spanish term for basically dry riverbed. And what we found is that in the landform between these two wadis that converged to a point, it was extremely rich with a wide variety of archaeological deposits, dating primarily from the Neolithic, well, maybe early Islamic period, all the way back into early Stone Age.
Just as we need to consider our impact on the natural environment, we also have to be conscious of our effects on cultural resources in any given location. This might include archaeological sites, architectural features, or even just spiritual or significant landscapes to any given group of people.
The protection of archaeological resources fundamentally is based on identifying, do you have any archaeological resources present or not? That requires a team of professional archaeologists, subject matter experts, actually going out in the field, doing surveys, locating any areas of archaeological artifact distributions, and then taking the next phase to determine, are they intact, are they important, what is the scientific value of those resources, and then going into the management structure.
The type of archaeology we do here is mostly on the surface, and because of that we want to take a very careful approach to space. And how we do that is usually through a grid. We lay out string, usually in 5 meters square, 1 meter square, so we can have a careful control of exactly where we're finding archaeological material. We take that and we look at unit to unit to unit, or square meter to square meter to square meter. And we begin to understand spatial relationships so that long ago we can see exactly how people deposited material and how that speaks to how they were living, what was their domestic life like.
The archaeological resources that we've been privileged to work on here since 2004 range in date from Islamic period all the way back to what look like now early Stone Age. Some of these resources go back a million and a half years. So it's really a dramatic testament to the origin of our species in the Horn of Africa and further to the west, particularly going down into like Tanzania and Kenya, where other early hominid fossils have been found. The goal is really multifaceted, but principally to make sure that the Republic of Djibouti representatives understand that the Americans take their cultural heritage very seriously as we do our own cultural heritage in North America. One example is on base, where we have a cemetery. That cemetery has been monumented with a fence around it, incorporated into the base so that people can actually see it, visit it. It will not be disturbed or destroyed, and it's part of a preservation program. That is one example of how archaeology can be integrated into a base development plan.